Hi, welcome back to our 5 Nursing Tutorial YouTube channel. In this class, we are going to study with another important topic, that is ovarian cyst. We'll see what is ovarian cyst, what are all the causes and risk factors, what are all the types, clinical manifestations, and then treatment. First, we'll see what is this ovarian cyst. Here, it is a fluid-filled sac that develops in a woman's ovary. Ovarian cyst is a fluid-filled sac. It's a fluid-filled sac that develops in a female ovaries. Most of the ovarian cyst they resolve normally. Here we can say that it is most of the ovarian cyst, it is little or no discomfort can feel, but in some cases it may cause rupture, bleeding or pain are seen, and then so that surgery may be required for this ovarian cyst. Next we'll see causes and risk factors. Causes and risk factors of this one, ovarian cyst. Here, first and foremost, there will be the previous history of ovarian cyst. This is the main cause or risk factor we can say. Previous history of ovarian cyst, and then irregular menstruation, and then early menstruation, hormonal imbalances, and then infertility, and then endometriosis. Next we'll see the types of ovarian cyst. Here we can see 3 types. First one is a functional cyst. And then cyst adenomas, and then third one is a dermoid cyst. We'll see what is functional cyst. Here we can see the sac or pocket-like presentation on the surface of the ovary. That is called functional cyst. Here, functional cysts are harmless, but sometimes may cause pain, and then it is going to disappear after 2 to 3 menstrual cycle. And then here, in functional cyst, we have subtypes. That is, one is a follicular cyst, and then another one is a corpus luteum cyst. In follicular cyst, what happens here? Follicles are going to break and open, and then after that break open, it is going to release an egg. After that, it doesn't close. After break open, it doesn't close. In that, fluid will be collected. That fluid is nothing but a follicular cyst. This fluid is going to convert as a cyst, that is called follicular cyst. And then here comes the corpus luteum cyst. What happens here in the sense, follicles after releasing a egg, it is going to dissolve. If it does not dissolve, that opening the seal, and then in addition again fluid will be collected. This accumulated fluid is known as corpus luteum cyst. We can say these are the two subtypes of functional cyst. Okay, next we'll see cyst adenomas. Here it is a non-cancerous. We can see the surface of the ovaries. That will be the growth, non-cancerous growth that we can see, that is a surface of the ovaries, that is nothing but a cyst adenomas. And then dermoid cyst. Here it is a sac-like presentation, and then we can see that it's going to develop on the surface of the ovary, and then we can see that on that cyst hair growth will be there, and then fat or other tissues we can found. This is all about the types of ovarian cyst. Next we'll see the signs and symptoms. Signs and symptoms of ovarian cyst. First there will be the pelvic pain. Pelvic pain, abdominal pain also present. Pain with sexual intercourse. And then pressure on rectum and bladder. And then breast tenderness. Irregular menstruation. And also we can see nausea and vomiting. These are the signs and symptoms. Signs and symptoms of ovarian cyst. Here irregular menstruation, that is heavy. These are the signs and symptoms. Next we'll see the diagnostic evaluations here. Diagnostic tests. First and foremost, there will be the physical examination and history collection and physical examination, CT scan, MRI can be recommended, USG, after that laparoscopy, and then here CA125, that is blood test. Blood test, that is CA125. It's a protein found in the ovarian cancer cells. These are the diagnostic evaluations for the ovarian cyst. Next we'll see the management of ovarian cyst. In that, first we'll see the medical management. Medical management. Here, provide NSAIDs, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs can be given. Acetaminophen can be given. And then also we can give the narcotic pain medications. Medications also given. And then warm bath can be given. And then hot pads has to be applied, that is to the lower abdomen near the ovaries to relax the tense muscles, and then also relief from cramping. Next we'll see the surgical management. Next we'll see the surgical thing. Here, cystectomy, that is ovarian cystectomy. Ovarian cystectomy is nothing but a surgical removal of a ovary, surgical removal of a cyst but not ovary. And then next we'll see the partial oophorectomy. partial oophorectomy. Here partial oophorectomy is nothing but they are going to remove the small portion of the ovary. Here removal of cyst and also partial part of the ovary also can be removed. And after that salpingo-oophorectomy. Here removal of cyst, ovary as well as fallopian tube. This is the surgical thing. This is the medical management. I hope you all are very clear with the topic ovarian cyst. Please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel for the more useful content. Thank you for watching.